I want you to tell me who's fair and who's not fair in the different circumstances that I'm just going to paint out to you just now, right? Scenario number one, the law says, if you're going to purchase an immovable property, which means a house, right? You have to follow a certain process and there has to be certain paperwork in place so that a proper transfer can happen from the seller to you as the buyer, right? And this is going to guarantee that this is a lawful transaction and definitely show, even if you pay, if this paperwork is in place and it's processed, this is going to be a lawful transaction. Now, people then opt not to follow this guidance or the Land Alienation Act and do otherwise and then say, but the law is not fair here. Why do we have to go through a certain process? Can't we do it our own selves? But remember, this property has to be registered in your own name. Scenario number one. Let's go to scenario number two. So also scenario number two, the law says you've got the freedom to decide who's going to inherit from you. We call that freedom of testation, right? Now, the law then says, on the basis of this freedom of testation, decide what you're going to do with your property. We're not going to be involved. It's your choice. Write it down, right? Have a certain way of writing it down. Make sure that there's people who are witnesses, right, who are going to confirm that this was you who was writing and signing this document. And then people don't do so. And the law then says, if you don't do so, we're going to decide for you because we have to now determine what's going to happen to your things because you didn't write anything down. Now, when this happens, obviously, people tend to be a bit disgruntled and say, hi, why is the law deciding for us? But my question to you is, why did you not decide for yourself? In this scenario, who is fair, who's not fair here? Then let's talk about the last one. Now, when you're going to get married, the law says we've got different types of marital regimes in South Africa. Choose yours. Pick your poison. Then people pick their poison. They get married in community of property, or others get married out of community of property. But the majority I want to speak about, the people I want to speak about are those that get married in community of property. They often say, we don't like the consequences of this marriage. Why is it shaped this way? Why do I have to share my things with this person? Or why do I have to go through certain things because I'm married to a person? But then again, remember, what did the law say? It said, I'm giving you options. Choose, pick your poison. You picked your poison. So who is fair and who's not fair here?